You're all invited to the third Wet and Wild. I'm in charge of the tunes. This is what I'm listening to, this is what I think you should listen to, and this is what we should dance to at Wet and Wild with our sunnies. Hello! I am safetytess, better known as Tess, and this is Jukebox Selects. Stay hydrated, kids. We're about to get into a summer playlist. The reason it's called Jukebox Selects is because it goes all over the place. And sometimes you learn fun facts and sometimes you find songs that you never even heard before. It's a video-led playlist with a Spotify link down below with songs I don't mention in the video that you can jam to in your car. We're gonna start it off with a band like this playlist and a song like my shirt. Colorful, Jukebox a Ghost.
Hey, I was just getting started. Take your fears and let them go. For the lovers and the broken hearted, take a deep breath, make the world a little colorful.
I just saw Jukebox a Ghost a few months ago, and this song is off their new album, and it's exactly how I feel in life. If you follow me on any of my social medias, you know I love color. I like surrounding myself with color. I like being part of the colorful world, and I feel like this song is kind of like partially the theme to my sitcom, but also the theme to my life. Let Me Down Easy, Cher.
And if you're gonna let me down, I'll set me down easy. That special cloud you put me on. You put me on.
Not only do you need Cher in like every playlist, you also need Cher because I was up late remembering the fact that I dressed up as her for Halloween one year. And not like the Cher, do you believe in life after love Cher? I'm talking 1960 Cher, had to wear a name tag because nobody knew who I was. I love that I loved retro things my whole life. I like the preference of this song is the fact that she's like, if you're gonna let me know. It's kind of like a way of being like, you know what, it's okay if you tell me the truth. Just, you know, let me sit on some clouds first. I was Cher as an adult too, and I'll be Cher forever and ever until I die. Safari song, Greta Van Fleet.
Can't you move my way? I'm getting hazy. Oh, mama, when you give your love, and when you give your love, you drive me crazy. Oh, mama, what you gonna do with all that love?
Now, I know, if you follow me on social media, you're like, Tess, okay, I'm done. I've heard enough about this Greta Van Floofiness. Well, I actually saw this band twice. I'll put the link up to the videos right here. But I met the band, and let's just go down memory lane for a second. So I decided a while ago when I first heard about Greta Van Fleet that I wasn't going to listen to them. And you're like, Tess, you listen to everything. It's true, I do. But I knew that if I listened to this band, that I was going to be sucked down a portal hole and I wasn't going to be able to get out of it. And that's what happened, okay? The clouds aligned and the spirits sung. Not only is this double EP just like, if you were one of those people that's just like, where's my rock and roll? Where is my classic rock? Music is ruined. Greta Van Fleet's for you. It just is. Just go listen to the three brothers and the brother that we consider a brother that's not a brother. And it's a gift to you. Greta Van Fleet. G Baby G, the Dixie Cups.
Baby G, I love my baby. Yes, I do. And I can trust in him because I know that he'll be true.
So I chose this song because it has such a good feel vibe, and I always love retro or vintage music playing during the summer. I usually hear it a lot when I'm walking around like bigger metropolitan areas like large malls and stuff in California. I usually visit California in the summer, and I like to hear like these retro sounds in a modern world. If you're ever bored, just look up 1960s girl group names because all of them are just wonderful. There's probably so many that I could just make up that are real, like the Jelly Beans, the curtsies, the eyelashes, the hair rollers. They just sat, you know, in the studio and they were like, guys, there's a Dixie Cups sitting there. We should be the Dixie Cups. That's the producer. He's clapping. Shell number 2, public access TV.
Hey, Mr. Letterman, please don't take her from me, man. She don't study, but she sure likes dancing. Well, I've got to get myself together.
I love public access TV. I got to finally see them at South by Southwest with my parents, which, by the way, coolest Polaroid I've ever taken, most embarrassing moment happened. My mother made me take a Polaroid with the lead singer before they even played, and it was like very nerve-wracking, but also the best thing that's ever happened to me. The girl group Heinz was actually in the audience at this show that I got to see them, and they were singing all the lyrics back to public access TV because they were friends, and I don't know why, but this was the greatest moment I've experienced because I knew both of the bands and they were having such a good time, and there wasn't really a stage. It was just like a taped off ground. It was very punk show-esque because it was like a punk showcase. This is kind of like a New York garage punk band, but it was just a cool experience to see them like yelling the words back to each other, and this was one of the songs where they were like yelling back, and this is off their newest album, Particular Taste, Shawn Mendes.
She's so obsessed with the chase. Yeah, she don't waste time on conversations. No, she just goes right for the base. Yeah, she's so particular. Never picking up a phone unless it rings twice.
And you're like, Tess, you know what? I'm done with Shawn Mendes. He's all over the radio, and I don't like the radio. But hey, this is giving me Janelle Monáe vibes, taken from Prince vibes, mixed up into a Shawn Mendes, I like the cover of your album vibes, and I'm giving it to you, and you're gonna like it. It's gonna be a good TV dinner. Bad Decision, Chromeo.
Take out all my money from the bank. Take you around the corner by a rain. You're all up in my head, but I ain't even mad.
This song is another one of their singles off their upcoming album, and if you like that new disco funky vibe and you haven't listened to Chromeo yet, this is for you. Chromeo is like your retro funk dream in modern times. Best Tears, the Happy Fits.
You smile and dry those eyes, so all the girls and bad boys made you cry. Well, you know those were the best years of your life.
This song is very Somersault-esque. If you guys listen to Somersault, this is very like beach rock, but it kind of sounds like what it feels like to walk on a pier. The lyrics also have a cool kind of meaning because they say it's the best tears of your life, and for the longest time I thought it said best years, even though the name of the song is Best Tears, and I was just lying to myself. But the lyrics, like, I came around and was like, wow, these were the best tears of your life. Thanks, Happy Fits, with your guitars and electric cello. This band is still in the up and up. They're in a lot of Discovery Weekly playlists for Spotify. You guys should definitely go follow them on social media because they might be coming to a city near you. Sorry Not Everybody Is You, Ron Gallo.
Prettier without you. Sorry, not everybody looks like you. Where did you learn to expect them to? Sorry, not everybody.
Oh, Ron Gallo. I'd like to consider Ron Gallo one of my music friends. It's one of those people that you run into at festivals over multiple years and you're like, hey, I know you. Ron Gallo is the name of the whole band, but I actually ran into some of Ron Gallo on the street in South by Southwest. A lot of people said this picture kind of looks like an album cover. I wish I was in a band like Ron Gallo, but I'm not. So I'm giving you this very kind of political, almost in-your-face, reserved punk moment. And that's what I like about him. He's very unpredictable in a sense. Ron. Oh, Ron. We'll Meet Again, Vera Lynn.
We meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know.
Now, I chose this song because I do a lot of musical research day to day, and I found a list of artists that are still living that have made an impact in the industry over, like, masses. Vera Lynn is known as one of the oldest pop singers to date. She's 101 years old. She's known as the Force's sweetheart. This song that I feature is actually really popular from World War II. During the Cold War, this song was held in 20 underground radio stations that were used to boost morale after a nuclear attack for only 100 days. So they held this wonderful song song in these radio stations and played it to lift people's spirits. We'll meet again, don't know how, don't know when, but I'll see you in the darkness of the night. I promise it's not a problem. I didn't send into a Detroit free magazine for them to send me this in Texas. It's not a problem. Anyone want to see a magazine collection? I have so many old magazines, and we all need these fold-outs of Paul Stanley. I mean, yes. Wow, the chest hair. Wow. Wow. I'm just going to close that. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button as well as the bell, and leave me a comment down below what song you think should be in this summer hydrating, summer bum, the third wet and wild playlist, because I want to know what you're listening to. Well, that's all I have for you guys. Until next time, have a great day, a great night, and a great life. I'll see you very soon. Bye!
I hate it when dudes try to chase me, but I love it when you try to save me, 'cause I'm just a lady. I love it when we play 1950.
Niall, where are your pants? Anybody else? Does this remind you of Queen? It's a very Queen pose, you know? There's actually a picture in here of Ozzy that just gives me life. Does this give you life? Because I need to borrow this outfit, Ozzy.